tonight, and Verena noticed that she kept glancing in Derek's direction. "Thank you, Robert. Merci, my friend," Verena said, graciously accepting the faceted crystal award he offered to her. "It's such a privilege to be singled out for this award when there are so many deserving people in the industry." She went on to acknowledge the people who worked for her, as well as the department store buyers who had helped make her brand such a success. Even as she spoke, however, she couldn't get the phone call out of her mind. She paused to organize her final thoughts. "I'd like to thank everyone who has shared our vision and worked to grow the company my dear grandmother, Verena Valent, conceived more than 60 years ago. She founded the company in 1948, just a few blocks from here. Today, after several expansions, we continue to manage all international activities from that location on North Beverly Drive. I merely carry the torch for the next generation, as my parents did, and I look forward to the next 60 years of continued service and innovation in skincare. In closing, I dedicate this award to the Women in Pink Foundation for Cancer Research." As applause rose across the room, Verena saw Greta's hand shoot up. This isn't the place to field press questions. She wondered what Greta was up to. Fortunately, Robert noticed Greta and smoothly took over the microphone. "Verena is too modest to mention the rather large donation to Women in Pink from Valent Swiss Skincare, but I will. Thank you, Verena. And now, I invite everyone to join me on the dance floor." Having spoken earlier in the evening, the executive director from the Women in Pink Foundation returned to the stage, and Verena took a few minutes to pose for a series of photographs with her. After the photographer got all the shots required, Verena managed to avoid Greta and hurried to her friends, who were dressed in shades of summer sorbet evening wear. "Scarlett, I'm so glad you could make it," she said, hugging her friend from New York. "I thought you had a big court case." Originally from Spain, Escarlata Sandoval was known to her friends as Scarlett. She was a top intellectual property attorney, as smart as she was effortlessly beautiful. Tonight she was stunning in a pale coral gown that set off her olive skin and coppery blonde hair. "I did, and it was settled late yesterday, so I thought I'd surprise you. Where are your sisters and Mia?" "Mia hasn't been feeling well. She's at home resting, but she insists she'll be well enough to take the twins to Switzerland and France for their school break. Annika and Bella are with her. To them, this is just another boring event." Dahlia laughed, her vivid, dancing green eyes mirrored against her mint green dress. "I can't blame them. I wouldn't want to pass up a trip to Europe with my grandmother. Oh, Scarlett, you should see the twins. They're looking just like their sister, pretty miniature versions of Verena." "They won't be little for long," Fiona said. "I grew overnight when I turned 13. "That's when I stopped growing," Dahlia added. "All 5 feet of me." 5 feet of dynamite, I'd say." A tall woman, Fiona brushed back her mane of red hair, and as she did, she glanced over her shoulder. "Look out, Verena. Greta is coming your way." "I see her. She's up to something. Stay close." With a cameraman trailing her, Greta marched straight toward Verena. "Would you care to make a comment about National Western Bank? Will you go ahead with your Asian expansion or put it on hold?" "Hello, Greta," Verena said, trying to maintain her poise. So there was something to Marvin's voicemail. He'd said something about Derek that she couldn't make out. She'd tried to call him back before she left the house, but there was no answer. She checked her watch. She'd try him again in a moment. But Greta was staring at her, waiting for a response. "National Western Bank has always been a good partner," Verena said. "VSS appreciates their commitment to Asia." She put on her armored media face, pleasant and helpful, and kept her comments positive. Greta raised an eyebrow, looked smug. "Are you depending on Herringbone Capital now to fund your business in Asia?" She stepped closer, shoving her microphone near Verena's lips. "Are you counting on..."